Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my recap for the Haves and Have Not Season 5 episode 9. We all need forgiveness. So this was a pretty good episode. Now, I'm going to backtrack a little bit because I've been gone for a while on this season, show, whatever. Okay, Wyatt had texted Jeffrey saying help him because Quita and whoever the fuck was in his apartment. Justin and Jeffrey were in the bed. They just got done doing whatever they were doing. Justin's confessing his love, but Jeffrey doesn't really want to be bothered. He looks at his phone. He sees a text message. His boo is in trouble, so he's going to go. But Justin wants to go with them because he's a cop, and Jeffrey's like, okay, whatever. So they get there. Justin gets Jeffrey to handcuff Quita and whoever and sends them out. Wyatt's on the couch, and, Jeffrey's worried. He's like, oh my God, what's wrong, blah, blah, blah. Justin was standing in the doorway, and Wyatt was pulling on Jeffrey, like, come here, I need your help, don't leave me type thing, I guess. But he was, like, pulling him on the couch, like, sit down, like, don't leave type thing. Justin sees this. He pushes Wyatt, like, get the fuck off my man. I'm like, what? Justin grabs Jeffrey. He was like, why the fuck is he touching you like that? No, you choose right now, me or him. I'm like, don't you have a wife and you have kids and you're talking about me or him? But okay. And Jeffrey's like, oh, this is my friend, blah, blah, blah. He gets on his walkie-talkie and tells the other officers to let Quita and whoever go. They were just his friends, blah, blah, blah. So now Justin and Jeffrey are getting aggressive. I forgot who hit who first. I think Justin pushed Jeffrey and Jeffrey punched him and then they started fighting. Wyatt gets up even though he's in pain. I guess like he's helping Jeffrey fight Justin. So they're tussling, throwing a few punches here and there. They all get knocked on the ground. Justin's gun gets detached from his belt. Jeffrey picks it up. So now Justin's standing up and so is Jeffrey, but Jeffrey's pointing the gun at him. Okay, now this is where this episode is. Jeffrey has the gun pointing at Justin. Some rookie cop comes in and is like, drop your gun. I was like, oh my God, no. He didn't drop the gun, so the cop fired. I'm like, oh my God, Black Lives Matter, please, Jeffrey, no. But then nothing happened. At first I thought he tased him, but like he didn't even shoot him, like he missed. Then Justin knocks the rookie on his ass. Like, what the fuck, you could have killed him. We were just playing around. I'm like, you couldn't come up with a better excuse than that. He said, go help the others, arrest the other people, take them to jail. But then, like, he just got on walkie-talkie and said that they're free to go. So the rookie leaves. He's worried about Jeffrey. Oh my God, are you okay? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, are you okay? And at this point, Jeffrey was nothing to do with him. So he tells him to get out. Blah, blah. So Justin ends up leaving. Wyatt gets up. He's still in pain, leaning over like, who is that? He's like, he's just my friend. Everybody's your damn friend, Jeffrey. But he's like, oh, you shouldn't be hanging around people like that or something like that. And I'm like, well, you want to be straight up. You can't get nobody advice considering the condition you're in. Plus, you treat Jeffrey like shit too. So how the fuck are you going to tell him who he can't be around? But he sounds really concerned all of a sudden. I mean, wouldn't it be something if Wyatt starts confessing? But anyway. Jeffrey, he wants him to still get help. Wyatt doesn't want to call, so Jeffrey's like, since you don't want to get help, I'm leaving. He's like, no, Jeffrey, please don't leave. Why is everybody begging Jeffrey to stay now? Now that Jeffrey doesn't want to be bothered, now everybody's like, no, stay with me. Like, what the fuck? But okay, Jeffrey, you got these niggas chasing after you, so you do you. Later on in the episode, shockingly, Wyatt calls a number, so he's gonna get some help. Cool, whatever. Candace sneaks out the hotel through the window, and before she left, she had called Erica, like, asking for hair, address, money, blah, blah, blah. So she leaves the hotel. And I thought Benny was sleeping in front of the door when she left through the window. I'm like, okay, whatever. Erica and David are back at the hotel room, her hotel room. And David's giving her a look like, yeah, you gonna let me get it or no? And she's like trying to play it off like, no, I don't want you to, but she really does. So like, okay. I was so proud and disgusted at the same time. Because like you can tell David, he used to be getting some girls when he was younger because he just has that about him. Like he's old as fuck, but like he deserves this right now. So I'm not mad, but I didn't want to see all that. But I was like, okay. But I didn't want to look. But you know what I'm saying? Okay. Because we all like David, you know. They start going at it. Her phone rings. I'm like, damn, Candace, you couldn't wait. But it's Candace. She answers the phone, and Dave is like going down on her while she's on the phone. I'm like, okay, this is like awkward, but whatever. She's like asking for the stuff, blah blah blah. I'm not getting into all that. She gets off the phone, they start going back at it. But then Dave is on the bed now she's on top of him. His phone rings, so she's like, no, it's your turn. So now she's gonna go down to him while he's on the phone. Now it's Jim calling him, asking for Oscar's number so he can find Wyatt. And Dave is like, yeah, like, I got you. You can tell Dave was not really into this. He's like, are you like busy or something? Like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I'm with a female friend. Like, Jim understood that, like, okay, I'll let you go do whatever. You just call me back. Remember to text me the number. He's like, okay, cool. And then I remember Erica stopped doing what she was doing. I don't know if she walked. Because this scene confused me a little bit. I'm like, okay, it was Candace in the hallway and she just, like, gave her the bag while David wasn't looking. Or, like, she got on her phone. I was like, what? But anyway. They're not having no more interruptions, so now they're going to do whatever they're doing. Okay. Back at Jim's house, he calls Oscar to help him find Wyatt. And this nigga wants 1.2 million. I had to read that. Because he's the best. Like, in order for him to find Wyatt, he needs 1.2 million from Jim, and then he's gonna do his job. Like, damn, like, but hey, whatever. At first, Jim was like, I'll give you half, but he was like, okay, go find somebody else. So Jim was like, okay, whatever, I'll pay you, whatever. Still on the phone, iPad, whatever. Catherine comes downstairs and get a bottle of wine and 2 glasses, and he's like, what the fuck, like, why do you have 2 glasses? She has company over. Apparently, it's a masseuse in her room. A masseuse. She wants a massage, and the boy looks so uncomfortable. You could tell this is like a young-ass kid. He looks like, oh my fucking god, what did I just get myself into? Jim comes in like, Catherine, really? He does not want you. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, like, don't make it seem like Catherine can't. Cause you know Catherine's a bad bitch. She can get whoever. But she's fucking crazy. But, like, yeah, yeah, he was like, he don't want you. She was like, he will in a minute. Then she looks at him like, you ever had a sugar mama? He was like, no, ma'am. Do you want one? I'm like, oh my god, Catherine, you're so stupid. But I love Catherine. But basically, the boy ends up leaving because I think Jim told him to get out. Whatever. Catherine just wants Jim to find Wyatt and then get out. She don't want nothing to do with him. Candace has a change of clothes. That's why I said I was confused on where the fuck she got the clothes from. I'm assuming it was from Erica. Whatever. She has a change of clothes, and apparently she knows the bartender because she's at the hotel and then she went to the bar. So she knows the bartender. Apparently they used to kick it back in the day or whatever. She also walks past Oscar. I think he tried to talk to her, but she didn't want nothing to do with him, like, get the fuck away from me type thing. She sees this guy sitting alone. I don't know if Oscar told her to do this or she just decided this on her own. But she goes over to talk to dude that's sitting in the corner with his head down with a hat on. And then, lo and behold, oh Lord, whatever the fuck, it's Charles, a.k.a. Obama Jr. He's sitting there alone. He's about to be president. He wants to enjoy the privacy while he can, so he doesn't want her to be, like, allowed to suck me. Like, oh my god, you're about to be president. Like, yeah. Yeah. So, Candace and him are like, or Candace is more so trying to talk to him. And he's like, are you like a call girl? Like, are you looking for my type? Basically asking if she was a prostitute. And she was like, you know what? Have a good day. And I'm like, yeah, but you can't get mad because, like, you are a prostitute. But, okay. Yeah, so she goes to sit at the bar, and here comes Oscar. The mark is Obama Jr. He gave her a hotel key room, which is conveniently next to Obama Jr.'s room, blah, blah, blah. So he's the mark, so he's trying to get him. So he's putting on an act, acting like she's a prostitute, making a scene. She slaps him, so she ends up leaving the bar. So Charles falls for it. He feels bad for her. He follows her on the elevator, and he apologizes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the rooms are right next to each other. They go their separate ways or into their rooms, which are right next to each other. So she's snooping around the room because Oscar gave her the key, so obviously something's up with that. She's snooping around the room and she finds hidden cameras as she flushes them down the toilet. Oscar calls her right away, like, no, I need it, like, I need proof so we can sell this for millions of dollars. He was like, okay, fine, you can do it however you want, but we're in this together. So make it seem like you're on the phone with some creep and just scream and hang up, and he'll fall for it, blah, blah, blah. And she does it. I'm like, really, you're working for him now? So she screams on the phone, she hangs up, and not even 5 seconds later, Obama Jr. calls her. I'm like, how the fuck do you have her room number? Well, never mind. They're right next to each other. It's not that hard. So they go from talking on the phone to them opening that door that connects the two rooms. So now they're face to face, and she gave him a sob story like, oh, I'm here because I was here to surprise my boyfriend, but only to find out that he was fucking with another girl, so I'm broke, blah, blah, blah. He feels bad for her, and he invites her into his room to talk. But he's not going to do nothing with her because he's not that type of dude. But I'm like, you just met her, and you're inviting her into your room. It's a little suspect, but hey, whatever. Justin follows Jeffrey all the way to his mother's house. I'm like, oh my fucking God. He's like, Jeffrey, I'm sorry, forgive me, blah, blah, blah. I really, really like you. Like, just seeing him touch you like that made me feel like I was going to lose you. Like, I'm sorry. Jeffrey's like, okay, like, fine. Can you leave now? This is my mom's house. Like, bye. But he's like, I'm not leaving until you forgive me. He's like, okay, fine, I forgive you. So they're talking, blah, blah, blah. And Veronica's upstairs in her room looking out the window, listening to their conversation. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, Jeffrey, you couldn't handle this before you got to the house. I mean, damn, but he didn't know he was going to follow him, so, hey, whatever. So Veronica comes outside now. She's like, what's going on, honey? Like, who is this? Like, what's going on? Jeffrey's like, Jeffrey and Justin make us a story. Apparently, Jeffrey had made an illegal U-turn, left turn, or whatever the fuck. He was giving him a warning. Then Jeffrey's like, yeah, that's what happened. And, I was asking for his forgiveness, and I was gonna forgive him too because like we all need forgiveness. But is Melissa upstairs? She's like, yeah, honey, go in the house. I'll handle this. And he's standing in front of the door like, are you not coming? She's like, no, go all the way in the house. He closes the door. She's like, look, I know you're tight, okay? Stay the fuck away from my son. He walks off as if he does not know Jeffrey, but hey, whatever. We know he ain't gonna stay away. So, of course, she didn't fall for that story they gave. She goes into the house, and she goes back into downing Jeffrey. Why, for a minute, I thought she was going to be nice to him. Like, why did I think that? I don't know. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you with that thing? Why is she always calling somebody a thing or that or something? He's like, but I wasn't with him. She grabs him like, I smell him on you. I'm like, damn, why you sniffing him like that? Like, personal space? Anyway, she's like, you have a beautiful ass woman upstairs. Do you want that? Just be a man, go upstairs and do what I told you to do. And Jeffrey bucking up. I'm like, oh my God. Jeffrey, just slap her. You bigger than her. It ain't gonna hurt. She's like, what? What? You want to stab me? Do it. Watch what happens when you go to jail. Nobody gonna get you out. So go get the fuck out of my face. I'm like, oh damn. You can't say nothing to that because, like, if you go to jail, who's gonna get you out? I mean, your dad can help, but, like, he's not as good as your mom. So you kind of fucked in that. So he goes upstairs and lie down. Veronica, give him a break. Shit. I don't know if I missed anything. If I did, it's not important. Catherine calls Hannah, like, oh, I was calling to see if you sold the car. She said no. And she's like, oh, I have some information on your daughter. Remember how she blackmailed Jim? Yeah. Well, do you know how she got it? I thought she said no, but she was like, hold on, I'm going to send you a picture. She looks at her phone, it's a picture of Jim tied up in the basement, blah, blah. She's like, oh my God, what is this? Like, what the fuck? She's like, I know it's hilarious. I had to keep one of the pictures from the DA. They're talking, blah, blah, blah. And Hannah's like, I'm going to need your help on something. I'm going to call you back. I'm like, okay. I thought she was at the hotel because she was in the car their whole conversation. She's at the police station. At first, I'm like, oh, maybe she's about to go say, like, I need help with war. He's about to fuck my daughter up. But she said, I have information on my daughter, and I know you're looking for her. It's Candace Young. Lady's like, Candace Young. Hold on, stay right there. Hold on. I'm like, oh my God, Hannah, why? I really thought she wasn't going to tell. But I thought maybe she thinks that she goes to jail, war can't hurt her. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking, but damn, Hannah, you really had to snitch on her. Anyway, that is basically all that happened. I can't wait for next week or whatever the next episode I see. I don't know when it's coming back on. But like, comment, subscribe. Can y'all believe Justin and Jeffrey? Like, I'm still stuck on this. Like, I'm appalled right now. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.